Today we are talking about a magazine marketed mainly to women. But yeah, there are a lot of magazines marketed to the female population in general, but that's just how I'll phrase it. Anyways, this is the Godly Ladies book in the Story of America Cards Adult and Culture section. The Godly's Ladies book, also known as Godly's Magazine and Ladies Book, was an American women's magazine which was published in Philadelphia from 1830 to around 1898. This magazine was widely circulated before the period of the Civil War, which rose up to about 7,000 in the 1840s to 150,000 in the 1860s. Also in the 1860s, Godly's was considered itself as the Queen of Monthlies. By far the most popular magazine in America during the mid-1800s was the Godly Ladies book. One of the magazine's covers in 1854 was titled The Arrival of the Ladies Book, and it showed a group of women serenely chatting while the postman arrived with the monthly issue of Godly's. The Philadelphia Sun commented that the illustration depicted nothing like the scrambling of our family and on these occasions. Indeed, an average of 20 readers scrambled for each issue of Godly Ladies book in 1854, suggesting to the publisher that with pay subscriptions of $13,000, he was justified in increasing the advertising rate to $100 a page. What had won this devoted following were the monthly magazine's details of the latest dress styles and its detailed instructions for making or decorating everything from silk screens and slippers to dress collars and tablecloths. But Godly's was offered sentimental novel and poetry too, and there were also monthly columns on celestial phenomenon and chemistry experiments to try at home, plus lessons in drawing and a new piece of music in each issue. In short, Godly Ladies not only kept America growing middle class informed about progress, it taught how to behave, dress, cook, and sew, and entertain, and later it added home decoration material. Godly Ladies book became America's leading magazine because of the genius of Sarah Josepha Hale, a widow who began writing to support her children. Originally in charge of the Boston-based Ladies magazine, her work so inspired young Louis Antoine Godly of Philadelphia in 1837. 7 years after founding the Ladies book, he brought the viral journal into order to hire her. And for the next 40 years, Sarah Hale ruled as arbiter of middle-class American culture, progress, and morality. She banned all controversial subjects, including the Civil War, as well as women's rights movements, and she improved the opening of new schools for women, including medical schools. She preached a good taste in all things, criticized extravagance, and watched her readership climb to 160,000 before retirement in 1877, just 2 years before Louis Godly himself died. The Ladies book continued for another 20 years, even moving from Philadelphia to New York in an effort to help stem its decline in circulation. Public taste was changing, however, and in 1898, after 60 years of publication, Godly's Ladies book came to an end. The magazine is best known for the hand-tinted fashion plate that appeared at the start of each issue, which provides a record of the progression of women's dresses. Publisher Louis Godly boasted that in 1859 it cost $105 to $100 to produce the lady's book, with the coloring of the fashion plates costing $8,000. Beginning in 1853, almost every issue also included an illustration and pattern with measurements for a garment to be sewn at home. A sheet of music for piano provided the last waltz, polka, and gallop. Fashion plates found in Godly's, accompanied by descriptions about what kind of garment and for what it was to be used, caused every feminine activities to be depicted in a consumer light. For example, Godly's fashion plates present walking, riding, and even domestic cooking as a chance to practice in fashion and consumer culture, i.e. a woman's working suit. Godly's promoted a new clothing calendar, one not divided by seasons or unique events like weddings, but that elevated and transformed coordination of court occasions like walking and taking tea into significant opportunities for self-fashioning and performance. And fun fact, Edgar Allan Poe had one of his early short stories, The Visionary, later renamed The Assignation, printed in Godly's in 1834, also published works from Edgar Allan Poe in the magazine A Tale of Ragged Mountains, 1844, The Oblong Box, 1844, Thou Art the Man, 1844, and The Casket of Amontillado, 1846. And that was the Godly's Lady book. I hope you enjoyed this bit of history and I did good with it. Anyways, I'll see you next time when I make another.